Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Friday, June 12th, TGIF. I'm happy it's Friday, man. It was a crazy week. Yesterday, down almost 2,000 points on the Dow, 7% drop. Now, we got a little bit of a rebound today, and, you know, that's to be expected. Here's the thing. I don't think this correction is over. And as it unfolds, I will be looking at the data to see if we are getting any improvement in economic activity. Now remember, I look at these daily flows because these are giving me the most up-to-date information on what the economy is doing. So far, I have to say, when looking at the tax flows, and I have to break them down in for the employment and withholding tax deposits, tax flows, corporation income tax flows, and overall federal tax flows. Right now, the employment and withholding tax flows have slowed down in the post-lockdown period. So in other words, from May 15th to June 11th, the most recent data, it's like the average daily tax deposit, tax flow is 8.8 billion, whereas in the March 16th period to May 14th, that's the lockdown period, those average daily flows were 9 billion. So we've actually decelerated now in the last week or so. And I'm wondering, you know, maybe that was the protests, maybe that was the riots. It could be. I mean, there is a definite deceleration in the numbers. Now, so that's the negative. So number one, the market got ahead of itself. I said it was going to correct. It did correct. I still feel this correction is ongoing. And we have at least one set of numbers, these employment tax flows, to support that thesis. On the other hand, I think I'm starting to see corporation income taxes picking up from June 9th. Now, why is that interesting? Because New York City, some big economies opened up, at least, you know, the preliminary phase one, New York City being one of them. It's a big economy, and still a lot of things are closed here, believe me. But, you know, we went into phase one opening on June 8th, and there is a noticeable pickup in the corporation income tax flows. I mean, in the last 3 days, that means the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, in the data, it has popped up noticeably. So that's a good sign, all right? So on the one hand, we have the employment tax flows slowing down in the post-lockdown period and really kind of decelerating in this past week or so, or week and a half, when you had the protests and the riots. But since June 8th, we've had corporation income tax flows starting to pick up. So it's not an even picture right now, but you could see, I think you could start to see that things are slowly starting to come together and even out. But we need more data on this. And as I said, I really think like we are still in a correction mode in the stock market. I want to see that put-call ratio. By the way, yesterday the put-call ratio was 1.01. So it was basically at 1, which means almost an equal level of calls as an equal level of puts. And I think that's pretty interesting, because you had a day when the market was down 7%, an 1,900 point decline in the Dow, and you basically had equal volume of call buying to equal volume of put buying. Now I want to see that number go up. I want to see the put buying volume, the put volume really go up before I feel comfortable jumping in there again. And again, I monitor this thing every single day. So that's basically it. Dollar it bounced. I'm selling into that dollar rally. The new issue of MMT Trader will be out on Monday. I don't have a lot to say right now other than what I just stated. The new issue of MMT Trader will be out on Monday. The report, of course, goes into much greater detail on all these numbers. And later on today, we will get, as a matter of fact, the numbers are out right now. I just didn't look at it. The banking data, I want to see, because that's also something very important. We have seen in the banking data for the last 12 weeks, consumer loans, credit card and revolving credit loans contracting. I mean, it's the biggest contraction in 11 or 12 years. That's and I've been talking about this. That says balance sheet consolidation. People are paying down debt, so they're not spending. If we start to see that flip around again, that would be another positive sign. But I'm going to go check out that data. If I give the whole entire breakdown on the banking numbers in the report. So go to my website. The link is right here in the description below. Sign up for a 30-day free trial of MMT Trader. The new issue, as always, will be out on Monday. All right, everybody, stay safe, peace, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.